Hey everyone, it's Tracy Martirana here from Holistic Wellness with Tracy. And today I'm inviting you into my bedroom, my closet, and my dresser so that you can join me while I create a spring and summer capsule wardrobe. I have been interested in minimalism and simple living for years. 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 I read blogs and books and listen to podcasts about people who have just focused on getting rid of all of the things in their lives that just don't bring any benefit. We surround ourselves with stuff, and sometimes that can end up being stressful and overwhelming. Over the years, I have gone through the house. We've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, a lot. But if you came here and walked through my house, you would not think, ooh, she's a minimalist, because we still have a lot of stuff. I keep a box all the time, a donate box. And whenever I'm wandering through the house and something catches my eye and I think, why do I even have this? Or I'm going through the kitchen drawer and I pull out some tool and I think to myself, do I even use this? I just go put it in the box. And then when the box gets full, I sort of go through it, make a list of what's in it for taxes, and then take the box, drop it off, and it's out of my hair. I also sort of do the same with my clothes. I have a pile in our guest bedroom where when I try something on and I'm like, oh, I haven't worn this in years, and I put it on, I'm thinking, oh, that's why, because I hate it. I take it off, I put it in the pile and donate it. However, even with those practices in place, I still end up building up piles of stuff and piles of clothes and stuff that I don't even like, and clothes that I don't wear or don't enjoy, or I put them on and I don't really like them. And I do it all the time. Now, I'm one of those people, tell me if you do this as well. If I look in my closet of clothes as I'm getting dressed in the morning, I am most likely, to pick an item to wear that is not my favorite. My favorite shirt will hang right next to the shirt that I'm going to pick. And I'm going to pick the other one because maybe in a couple of days, I don't know, we might decide to go somewhere or have company or do something. And I'm going to want to wear my favorite shirt. I don't know what that could be. Like, I don't know what plans are coming our way, but I want to make sure that that favorite shirt is there and waiting when I want it so I don't wear it. And that's a horrible thing. I do it all the time. I have donated clothes that I loved. My favorite shirt, my favorite jeans. I barely ever wore them because I was saving them for something. And then they don't fit or they're out of style, and I end up getting rid of something that I loved that I barely wore. Well, something that didn't really fit me great and wasn't all that comfortable, I wore to death. What sense does that make? It doesn't. It makes no sense. Which brings me to the idea of a capsule wardrobe. I first became familiar with this concept actually, I think it was reading a blog by Courtney Carver. And then since then, she's created a whole web page like whole website, programs, everything. She's kind of created this enterprise, if you will, called Be More with Less. She's written a book that's called Project 333, and that is about the capsule wardrobe. And that is about something she started doing, I think it was over 10 years ago. And that is when she first came out with that. That's what caught my eye, with the whole idea of a capsule wardrobe. Now, mind you, that was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I learned about a capsule wardrobe. I love the idea. Every season, I think about it. I even go to Pinterest and I look to see what people have in their capsule wardrobes. I'm obsessed with what people have in their capsule wardrobes. But yeah, I have never actually created one myself. I have gone through some big overhauls, gone through my closet, my dresser, pulled everything out, gotten rid of a bunch of stuff. So I minimized my wardrobe down. And when I show you my wardrobe, it's really not very big to begin with. But I like the idea of a capsule wardrobe. So Courtney is a little severe with her idea of a capsule wardrobe. Her Project 333 The 333 comes from the fact that she chooses or chose when she began it 33 items. This would be all of her clothes, her shoes, her coat, scarves, any sort of like costume jewelry kind of thing. All of that stuff, 33 items that she would wear for 3 months, being one season. So she would do a different capsule wardrobe, not completely different, but change out, probably get rid of the shorts, bring in more jeans, get rid of a tank top, bring in a sweater, to change out from season to season. But 33 items for 3 months. 33 items to me feels a little tight. I really don't think I want to go down to 33 items. Although once I start pulling stuff out, maybe I will find that 33 items is okay. I am not going to count shoes and jackets in my 33 items, nor am I going to count accessories because I have a bunch of them. They don't take up a lot of space. And I feel like just taking, I don't know, just a scarf or a nice necklace or earrings can sort of change up an outfit itself. So I'm not going to count those because I don't want to. And it's my wardrobe. I can do what I want. Um, yeah. So I'm going to start by packing for vacation. So we are going on a trip to warm weather. And that's sort of what spurred me ahead and to think maybe I should just bite the bullet and actually embrace this whole capsule wardrobe thing. My plan is I am going to start by packing for the trip and then expand out, adding just a few extra things that I won't necessarily take with me on the trip, but that I will want throughout spring and summer. So I will want for the next 6 months, things I will want to wear. So therefore 33, because I'm doing 2 seasons, also that seems a little bit tight. So I don't know what I'm going to come out with. I don't have a number in mind that I'm aiming for. I'm just trying to pare it down to just the clothes that I really like, that fit me well, that I feel good in, and that fit my lifestyle. So I'm not going to pick a bunch of dressy clothes since I'm home most of the time. However, I don't just want to pick comfy, cozy clothes, knowing that I do occasionally go out to dinner. So you have to have a mixture of stuff. So I'm going to go through and see how this works out. I'm assuming it's going to take me a couple days. I'm hoping today just to get through the packing and sort of creating the spring and summer capsule. But then I want to go through what's left and see if there's stuff that I know I want to get rid of. And then anything that I don't, things that I'd like that just aren't either appropriate for spring or summer, or that maybe I just think, I don't know, maybe I want them next spring and summer. I'm not really sure I want to get rid of them yet. Um, those things I have to decide what I want to do with them. If I'm going to just sort of keep them out but pushed aside, or do I want to box them up and get them completely out of my way? I'm not really sure. I will see how this goes. So I'm going to go refill my coffee, and then I'm just going to sort of bring you along with me as I pull stuff out of my closet and my dresser, as I go through it. Again, I'm not going to bore you with it all. Most of it'll be pretty high speed, probably. I know I'm going to have to try on a lot of stuff, so obviously I'm not bringing you with me for that. I just thought you might get a kick out of seeing this, and wish me luck. I hope in the end that I end up with a nice, small, but really useful capsule wardrobe. So I have my full cup of coffee and I am ready to get started. But before we start, I wanted to remind you about my website. Go check it out. There will be a blog post on creating my spring and summer wardrobe, and it will have just some more information on what a capsule wardrobe really is, some more information on Courtney Carver in case you want to check her out, and just lots of other information. So go ahead, check out my website, holisticwellnesswithtracym.com, and find the blog, read it, enjoy it. Now, I should probably explain to you why I feel that a capsule wardrobe is even relevant to a channel on holistic wellness. And hopefully it's obvious, but it might not be, that simplicity is a positive thing, right? We all need to simplify our lives. Anything we do to reduce stress and decision fatigue and just anything that gets in our way of living a healthy, happy life, we need to address it. And that's what this is. It is living with simplicity so that we can enjoy our lives. Now, I'm going to start by giving you a quick tour of my closet and my dresser so you can see the starting point. So let's take a look. Hello, closet. So on my top shelf, I have over here just some jeans that I haven't worn in a long time. I'm not even sure what they are. These are just sort of comfy, cozy yoga pants that I wear, sweatshirts, some jeans here that I know I haven't worn and I don't even know if I like them. This is my favorite pair of jeans sitting right here, waiting for something. And then this pile is just summer clothes, tank tops, some shorts, capris. That pile has just been sitting there because it's winter and I'm not currently wearing any of that stuff. And then as I come down, I have some fleeces, a vest, and then this is just tank tops. And I go in like t-shirts, some just long sleeve shirts. As we come over here, I have some layers, a vest, some blazers back there, some more dress clothes like dresses and stuff that I rarely use. These clothes right here are actually hiking clothes. This is like wicking pants and shirts that I will probably have those. I probably won't count those though because I don't wear them except for when I go hiking. And then down at the bottom, there's a weird pile of clothes there. I don't even know what that is, so I have to look at those. There's some boots that I never even wore this season, a big old cardigan that I only wear when I'm lounging around the house. And then let's come over to my dresser. It's really an armoire. In here, I have on that top shelf, that is all just scarves, really. Scarves and wraps and just things I like to snuggle up with. So over here, these ones are sort of heavier. Over there are some lighter, some springtime ones. So I'll probably sort through maybe and organize them a little bit, but I'm not going to get rid of any of them. Jewelry, perfume, obviously more jewelry. Down here, this is just I like mostly turtlenecks and like layers of stuff, some Under Armour things there. A couple sweaters that I only use when I'm sitting on the couch, not anything I wear out of the house. That bottom shelf is all exercise clothes, and then that drawer there is, oh, there's a handful of sweaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 sweaters. In my drawers, this top drawer is just filled with odds and ends. There's like some slipper socks and stuff I don't even know. I'm 6 feet tall and I can't even really see into this drawer, so it's kind of useless. This one is filled with t-shirts and tank tops that I use mostly for exercise. A couple of those t-shirts are shirts that I probably would wear occasionally. So I will have to look at that. And then it's just underwear and socks and bras and nothing you want to see. So I sort of feel like this is spiraling out of control. My plan to just pack didn't really work because I had to try on a bunch of stuff and decide if things even fit me. And then I was like, well, while I'm trying on this, I might as well try on some other stuff. So at this point, I've hauled a whole bunch of stuff out of my closet. I do have a small pile of pants that when I tried on, they didn't really fit, but they didn't really not fit either. And I know I've loved them in the past. They were some of my favorite jeans and one pair of, not really dress pants, but not jeans. Um, they're a little tight at the moment, but I am actively trying to lose a few pounds, so I am not willing to let them go yet. And my big excuse for this is, I think I mentioned before, I am 6 feet tall and I have a really long inseam. So my pants are really crazy expensive and I have a hard time finding ones that fit to begin with. So I'm holding on to that small pile right here. It's 2 pairs of jeans, 1 pair of pants. I'm not letting them go yet. I'm sticking them aside, um, and I'll revisit them in a couple months. Everything else, I just don't even know. Um, I feel like this is much harder than I thought it would be. I have sort of revisited my plan, and at this point, I am now just going through everything, getting rid of as much as possible, and then I will come back and look to see what I have that is spring and summer appropriate, and then from there try to narrow it down. So I'm completely reversing my plan. But the good news is I'm going to move the camera for a minute to show you I do already have a pile of stuff that I'm getting rid of that when I tried on I was like, oh, I hate this. So this pile right there, yeah, so that pile will be donated. So I guess there's that. I'm at least getting rid of stuff. Yeah. Wish me luck. I feel like I have accomplished a lot. I am not down to what I would consider a capsule wardrobe yet. However, I've gotten rid of so much stuff that I feel like even if I were to stop right now, I would be happy with what I left in my closet. But I want to go a little further. I don't want to leave it here. I want to really do the capsule thing. I'm going to sit here, look through my clothes, I think a little bit more, think about it as far as packing and see what I can get this wardrobe down to. All right, I did just a little bit more culling and I ended up with 40 items, not including shoes or workout clothes, and not really including my sweatshirts either. But what I ended up with, top shelf, nothing really changed there. I have one more pair of jeans to add in, the ones that are in the laundry. And then I took out a few tees, a few tanks, and that green tunic. I think I also took out one of the that bright orangey layer item, because I don't know, I very rarely have worn that. So what makes me think I'm going to start wearing it now? So in the end, I have 4 pairs of jeans, 3 capris, 4 shorts, and then these are my layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of layers to put on top of things. One little sundress, one button-up long sleeve shirt. These are 4 sort of long sleeve tee slash blouse, whatever you want to call them. This is a 3/4 sleeve sheer blouse. And then we have 1, 2, 3 graphic tees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other t-shirts. So a total of 8 t-shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sleeveless slash tanks. So that is my final decision on my spring and summer wardrobe. So these are the clothes that I will be wearing until, well, probably September. For a while, I really thought this was going to turn into a disaster. As I pulled things out of my closet and I ended up with clothes everywhere, I did stop and think to myself, oh, what did I just get myself into? But in the end, it didn't take me nearly as long as I had thought. I planned on this being a 2-day project. In the end, it probably took me 3 or 4 hours, which really isn't that bad. I went through everything in my closet, tried on everything that I wasn't sure of. Anything that I wear routinely, obviously I know it fits me. It wasn't a big deal. I removed a lot of stuff that I had stacked in there, things that I wasn't sure of. There were stacks of stuff I didn't even know I still owned. But I went through everything, have now 2 big bags of stuff to go to the garbage, not the garbage, the donation. They're garbage bags full of donation stuff. How's that? And I'm going to soon go through, I think I have to go through winter coats and shoes soon, but not today. I think this was enough for today. But in the end, I have in my closet still things sort of pushed towards the back that are more fall type clothes that I know I'm not going to wear in the spring and the summer. Also a few things that are spring and summer, but I looked at them and thinking, I don't really remember if I have worn these recently. So I put them back there just in case, in case I get into June and July and all of a sudden I think, hey, where is that shirt? And maybe I'll want to try it. My plan is to not, but it's there if I need it. Or if I decide that something that I picked that I don't like, I can swap them out. I'm not going to be too rigid about this. The point was to go through and get rid of stuff and minimize what I was looking at every day and how many choices I have. So I ended up with 40 items. I don't think that's too bad. I will probably end up with, I'm going to say 5 or 6 pairs of shoes. I'm probably going to have a little pair of sneakers, a few sandals, maybe flip-flops. That's it. I'm not going to have anything too crazy. Maybe 1 little pair of dress flats. So a few pairs of shoes. The other things that aren't in what I consider my capsule is my workout clothes, any pajama type clothes. I didn't count my sweatshirts. I only have 4 sweatshirts to begin with. I didn't count them. I don't know why. I guess it's because I don't tend to wear those as clothes. Like I don't put on a sweatshirt for the day typically. My sweatshirts are usually getting cozy on the couch or going to sit outside by a campfire. So I don't know. I'm not counting them. If you decide to do a capsule wardrobe, you can make up your own rules too. At one point, I did just do a little straighten of one of the piles of my scarves because it looked kind of wonky, but I did not go through my scarves. I have many, there's some in there that are like really heavy and nice and warm and cozy for winter, even though sometimes I'd like to pull out in the summer if I'm going to be sitting outside on a cool summer night. Sometimes wrapping up in a sweater or cashmere is nice. Pashmina. I also have some lighter, springy, summery scarves, which sometimes I pull those out. Sometimes I don't. I don't know. I get cold easy, so I like to have scarves. I think that's it. Everything else, I mean, obviously I don't count underwear or any of that stuff. Although this has inspired me that maybe since I have time that I didn't spend, I mean, I have all of tomorrow that I thought I would still be doing this, that maybe I will go through my sock and underwear drawer and clear those out a little bit, go through my shoes in my foyer closet. I don't know. I'm feeling inspired. And I hope this has inspired you to embrace not necessarily minimalism, but maybe just simplicity. Maybe take this as a sign that you need to get rid of a few things, Or maybe you just feel inspired to clear out your closet or a junk drawer or your sock drawer. One little thing to just get rid of some of the clutter, some of the stuff, and allow yourself to feel calm and at ease. I feel simplicity definitely plays into holistic wellness. It's got a home here for certain. So, anyways, again, my name is Tracy Martirana. Thank you so much for joining me. I use my knowledge of nutrition, herbs, Ayurveda, yoga, meditation, and simplicity and minimalism, apparently, to bring you information and inspiration to help you live a healthy, happy, and balanced life. Thanks for joining. Check out my channel, check out my blog. Enjoy, share, and I'll see you here next time.